you having a hard time meditating? Do you get discouraged and say to yourself, meditation just doesn't work for me? You think you'll never be able to do this because you keep getting distracted and you become more and more restless as time goes on. I used to think that way. I would get bored out of my mind while meditating. I would even fall asleep. Or it was just hard for me to spend time alone with all of my clutter, my heavy thoughts, and my debilitating fears. But I had an enormous amount of stress back then, and there was something about meditation that fascinated me, and I was sure that there was something there to help me with my stress levels. Because when I get stressed, I tend to be dominated by negative thoughts that influence my mind to such an extent that I would be no longer capable of being productive at home or at work. And honestly, these things still happen to me to this day. But back then, I wanted to learn to deal with my challenges in a calmer and more tranquil way. I didn't want to feel helpless and paralyzed, and I didn't want to blame others anymore for my own situation and circumstances. So I wanted to learn if there was another way to meditate. Another way that would not make me lie down on a pillow or sit still for long periods of time on one either. And I discovered a new approach to uncluttering my mind, and this approach was called Tai Chi. And Tai Chi has taught me that being restless and wandering off track is actually part of the journey. And Tai Chi is about moving from moment to moment in non-judgmental awareness. And as a result, I have better relationship with my body, I have better relationships with others, and I continue to have better relationships in more fruitful ways. And I have a better sense of my own limits, and I stay in tune with myself. I'm now aware earlier of when stress is building in me, and Tai Chi gives me the tools to work with stress. So how do you become more aware earlier? To avoid unpleasant experiences, to cope with stress, or even to avoid sickness, or at least to prevent it from becoming a real problem. You know, the bad things in life that can happen to you. As a Tai Chi teacher, I often get this one question: what do you focus on or concentrate on when you do Tai Chi? The answer I give is often, I don't focus or concentrate on any one thing. I don't look for anything when I do Tai Chi. I just simply look. And meditation is not about concentrating on a particular object, nor is it really about focusing your attention on a particular thought. Concentrating and focusing on an object actually clutters your mind. And meditation is the opposite of concentration. And focus is its result. So when you're doing Tai Chi, you gaze far into the distance, and your peripheral vision opens up, enhancing your perception, the very faculty of seeing. In fact, a better word to use here is seeking. With Tai Chi, you are seeking. And here's the thing, the object of your search is not important. What is important is feeling, sensing, observing, and to do those things without making judgment. In Tai Chi training, you're taught meditation through practical body-centered exercise. And that's why Tai Chi is commonly known as meditation in motion. Because you're becoming more aware of what's happening within your body and mind at any given moment. And when you begin to sense any one part of your body, your chi moves there. And when you're concentrating or thinking, on the other hand, you're just sending chi to your head. And that is a lot of activity in your brain. So we already know that when you meditate, your brain activity levels are very, very low. So I invite you to be more aware and more mindful of what's going on in your body right now. Notice what you're sensing right now. And so if you're sitting or standing, I want you to feel where you're touching the chair or where you're touching the floor. Feel your feet and notice, are you having more weight on one leg than the other? And are your feet cushioned enough so that you can stand for long periods of time? Is your tush cushioned enough so that you can sit for long periods of time? Then what I want you to do is to begin to do a simple exercise of shifting your weight. Right? You're shifting your weight from left to right. And as you shift the weight, feel that there is water pouring down one leg and then pouring down the other leg. Or you can imagine that you're pouring rice down one leg, the barrel of one leg, and then down the barrel of the other leg. So when you move in Tai Chi, you're shifting your weight from left to right, from forward to back. In fact, you can step forward here and shift your weight to the front leg, and then shift the weight to the back leg. Shift the weight to the front, and shift the weight to the back. Switch your legs, shift the weight to the front, and then shift the weight to the back. Feel your feet and feel the pouring of water down one leg and into the other. Then feel your ankles. Sense what your ankles are experiencing. Then feel your knees. Sense what's happening to your knee joints as you move from one leg to the other. Then feel your hips. Are they participating in this shifting of one to the other? Then feel your abdomen and feel the ocean of water that's in your belly as you shift the weight from left to right and forward to back. Feel your spine. Is your spine participating in a manner that helps you to shift from one leg to the other? Feel your neck, then your head, and then finally feel the arms. Are they following the shift, or are you still manipulating your arms? So sense what is happening in your belly, your lower dantian. And oftentimes your teacher is going to tell you to pay particular attention to your lower dantian, your belly region, just right above your pelvic floor, because that is where you can concentrate your chi. And when you can occupy that space within your body, you can then develop a peace of mind. And as you continue to practice your Tai Chi, shifting your weight left and right, and maintaining your consciousness in your abdomen, in your lower dantian, then this warms your body and strengthens your chi. So after doing this exercise, what happens when you encounter unpleasantness, stress, or tension in your body? What happens when your flight or fight response is triggered? What do? Well, stay tuned. But right now, I want you to consider returning your awareness, your attention to your breath as you shift the weight from left to right. Now, what if you can purposefully be aware of things you ordinarily never give a moment's thought to? What if Tai Chi provides you with a systematic approach to developing new kinds of body and mind control, and to developing a new kind of wisdom in your life based on your inner capacity for awareness? Well, again, stay tuned, but if you're interested in taking Tai Chi class, I have a special offer for you, 30 days of unlimited Tai Chi classes online for $30. For the next 30 days, if you sign up, you'll get to take any class you want on the schedule for $30. So I'll see you there.